They want Terry McLaurin, but we are not going to give it to him. No, sir. No way. Welcome back to another video here on the Washington Football Maniacs YouTube channel and also podcast if you want to listen to the audio version of this podcast. This is dedicated to the Washington Commanders, the best, soon to be the best, franchises in the league. What do you think about that? Well, if you're down with that, please make sure you have subscribed to the channel. When you do, hit the notification bell so you won't miss any other video releases. Hey, do you want to help this channel out even more? If you do, check out our partners here at Mint Mobile. They are here to save you tons of money on your wireless cell phone bill. But if you don't believe me, then, well, check out me again.
Have you ever thought to yourself, why in the is my wireless cell phone bill so high? What are you paying all of that money for? Well, at Mint Mobile, you can get all of those features for a fraction of the cost. They are built on the nation's largest 5G network, and they keep their costs low because they directly sell to you. Switching to Mint Mobile is so easy. It took me less than 15 minutes using Mint Mobile's eSIMs card. And if you don't have an eSIMs card with your cell phone, just get in touch with Mint Mobile and they'll send you a SIMs card through the mail absolutely free. Big Wireless wants you to think that they are the only game in town, but let's send them packing. Switch to Mint Mobile today. Go to our link down at the bottom in the description. Try mintmobile.com/maniacs to get started today. And get this special offer for new customers. Get any plan on Mint Mobile for $15 a month. That's right, $15 a month for any plan on Mint Mobile, but you gotta act now. Now let's get back into the podcast.
So Terry McLaurin, there was some talk, and of course, once you hear about some of this talk, then you're going to have some Commanders fans and other NFL fans who are just going to take this and just completely run with it because they're thinking, guess what? Where there's smoke, there's fire, and this is going to happen, folks. I can see it happening. Pittsburgh, there was apparently there was something coming out of Pittsburgh. Honestly, it could have been from a fan, but there was this talk about Pittsburgh is talking to the Washington Commanders about some sort of trade for Terry McLaurin, and people just bought that hook, line, and sinker. They're like, well, you know what? I never liked him anyway. You know, he was okay, but you know, you know how people turn on folks so quickly, especially these players. As soon as they're gone, or heck, even before they're gone, just the little sniff of an opportunity that there might be a chance that these players get traded, then suddenly people just jump on that. And they're like, you know what? Yeah, let's trade them. Let's trade everybody. You know, we can get somebody better. And I'm like, what in the world? Come on, folks. Now, there is a difference between falling in love with these players so much to the fact that, you know, you're not willing to give them up when it makes better sense for the team, especially when they are really not a player that's really contributing enough to make the team successful. But that is not Terry McLaurin at all. Terry McLaurin, while some will say, well, he didn't have a great season, he's on the decline. Well, guess what? The offense that we had in general was in decline this year. And so, of course, Terry McLaurin is going to have a down year because the entire offense had a down year. Okay, Terry McLaurin still makes some good plays. Yes, he had a game where he didn't catch the football. He did a lot of cardio. But that wasn't on Terry McLaurin. You know, that was on the quarterback. That was on the gameplay. You know, whatever. It wasn't on Terry McLaurin. And so I can't really stand the idea that you have certain people who, once they hear some of these rumors, they want to believe it. And then I guess maybe they're already trying to set themselves up, you know, in their minds to not like the player enough to feel comfortable. If there's in fact there's some truth to it, then they want to be okay. I guess it helps to lessen the shock. Maybe, I don't know, but I can't stand it. I'm like, look, the Washington Commanders are not giving up Terry McLaurin. To me, he's still a number one receiver. He is still a playmaker, and he's going to be that way for years to come. I really truly believe that. Terry McLaurin is a beast. You've seen him make some impossible catches. And so, why in the world would the Washington Commanders ever consider getting rid of Terry McLaurin? To me, it is such a dumb idea at all. And again, I don't understand. Terry McLaurin, in my mind, is one of those core commanders that you simply do not give up. You got to have some guys to build around. And it's not like we had nobody on this team that needed to stay, obviously. I mean, we did sign 4 guys back, and we still have these other guys. But you don't get rid of Terry McLaurin. I'm sorry. To me, he is a guy that should retire a Washington Commander, or at least he should play a good 10 years in Washington, in my opinion. I want to see him get a ring in Washington. Number one, I want to see a Super Bowl championship in Washington. But 2, I want to see Terry McLaurin succeed and be a champion, because he's got enough of what it takes, I believe, to be a Hall of Famer someday. Yes, maybe I'm wearing the burgundy and gold colored glasses. I'm going to continue to wear those because I think it's just ridiculous. There are some players on this team that you can be okay with saying this is a great player. And Terry McLaurin is a great player. I just will not entertain anything to the contrary. I just think it's ridiculous. And I think he will prove it once he gets a franchise quarterback that has time to throw to him. You're going to see it. So it's fascinating how people want to believe some of these stories. I mean, at the same time, I guess maybe we should also be happy that other teams think enough of Terry McLaurin that they want to see if they can start something to start some smoke, getting it going into a fire that hopefully maybe that would allow Terry McLaurin to think, I wouldn't mind playing for that team. Yeah, sure, I'll check it out. But I don't think it works that way, folks. So no need to worry. Terry McLaurin is going to stay in Washington, and he's going to stay in Washington for some time to come. Folks, if you agree, if you disagree, it doesn't matter. Please give me a like or dislike me. I don't care. I mean, it's still engagement. But leave me a comment. Let me know what your thoughts on Terry McLaurin is. Again, if you're enjoying this channel, subscribe to it. Join the channel if you would like. Or visit our partners, Mint Mobile. See if they have something for you as far as your cell phone plan. All right, folks. You take care. I will see you in the next one.